we're getting beat on infrastructure spending, particularly by China. I would highlight anecdotally that AAPA is in the early stages of a white paper that we're writing called Staying a Superpower. And in the early analysis that we've done, when it comes to public spending on all things related to waterborne transportation, China outspends the US by a measure of 2-to-1. So getting back to your point, I think all of the problems we're experiencing right now are a function of decades of underinvestment in import and intermodal connections to move freight. I do understand your specific question about access to markets, particularly by interior state producers. I think on that note, the good news is that, barge and rail car traffic is reaching the ports to be exported overseas. I think the challenges are on the container side and containers not being dispatched to interior point locations. That's a legitimate concern, one where AAPA and some of its leading members
Rick, do you want to see yourself?
Yeah, can you punch me up
Can
real
you punch
fast,
Rick
please?
up, please?
Thank you.
Oh, shoot. I don't have a,
Clicker?
yeah. Do you mind doing it and then
Of
during
course,
the break?
I got it.
Thank you. We are following breaking news in Tucker, Chopper 46 over Hugh Howell Road, where a meat cooker blew up. It's happening right now at Main Moon Restaurant. We checked one woman in critical condition. Tori Cooper, live on location. And Tori, right now, investigators are trying to determine the cause.
That's right, Sean. And just by looking at the Main Moon Chinese restaurant you see over my shoulder here, you wouldn't think that there was an explosion there because there's no exterior damage that we can see. But I did have a chance to speak to people in this area, including some of the investigators who do tell us that they do believe that the explosion took place inside the restaurant, as you just mentioned, in relation to that meat cooker. Now, obviously, this is still under investigation, but I did speak to the taqueria right beside the Main Moon Chinese restaurant, and they tell me that the floor of the restaurant was shaking when this happened. They made it out okay. They say there's no damage to their building either, but they did tell me that they did see the woman who was taken to the hospital in critical condition leaving. They said that it did look very serious. They didn't speak to anyone else, obviously, on scene at this time, but they are all just trying to resume business as usual here. And again, they are telling us that they do not believe that this was intentional, and we will continue to follow as many details that come out of this investigation and bring them to you as soon as we know. But as of right now, all they know is that they believe that this was a meat cooker inside of the restaurant. They didn't say where inside the restaurant that was, but that's all the information that we can share with you right now. No other business is impacted, and we will not know the extent of the damages inside until obviously that yellow tape is taken down. But we do know one person was taken away from here in critical condition and was in the hospital. So that is the very latest details that we can share with you.
Tori Cooper live for us on the scene. Tori, thanks very much.